picture of lesson 1. Could you tell me what do you see from the picture? What do you see from the picture? In English, many people. What kind of people? Huh? Babies. What else? They are thin. Why are they so thin? Because they doesn't have food. They don't have enough food to eat. So look at the picture. The people in the picture look very thin, right? So they are very thin. So you can also have a word. Look at this man. 腰瘦，对吧？看到吗 ？Yeah. So you can say, oh, the person is very thin. You can also use the word. The person is skinny. Skinny. Skin. What does skin mean? This is your skin. What does skin mean in Chinese? 皮肤, right? And the person is very skinny. You can almost see his skeleton. Skeleton means the bones of your body. Skeleton. 你的骨头. So she is very thin. And then you can almost see her skeleton through the skin. So you can say the man or the person or the woman is very skinny. 瘦到皮包骨的 adjective. 这个是骷髅，要怎么讲？那个骨架，这是骨架 ，yes， 这是瘦到皮包骨的，自己写哦，瘦到皮包骨的。你的单字本先拿出来。Okay, so you can see some skinny people, and maybe you can know they are very thin, they are very skinny, so maybe they are hungry. They even don't have clothes to wear, so they are very poor. What does poor mean? Poor. 贫穷的. They are not rich. They are very poor, so they don't have enough money to buy a lot of food. But in some countries, especially in Africa, they cannot have any plants because many plants cannot grow well in those countries. But in Taiwan, the weather is good, the weather is fine, the weather is so nice. So actually, you can grow a lot of plants. So you can grow vegetables for yourselves, so you can have different kinds of vegetables or fruit to eat. But in Africa, there are many deserts. Deserts means 沙漠. Okay, and then so in the deserts, they cannot grow any plants. So they have not enough plants to eat. They have not enough vegetables to eat. So if they want to have to raise a lot of pigs, they cannot raise the pigs very well. So in those countries, you can see the people there, they look very skinny, they look very thin. So the hunger problem, what does hunger mean? 饥饿. So the hunger problem is very serious in those countries. But the hunger problem in Taiwan is not a problem. In Taiwan, we have too much food left. So in Taiwan, people are richer, people are not so poor. So people waste a lot of food. So in Taiwan, we have the problem of food waste. But in those countries, such as in African countries, they will have the problem of hunger. So we have to stop wasting food in Taiwan, because we have to think about there are still many people living in other countries. They still have to face the problem of hunger. Okay, so this is the picture about. Okay, so what do you see from this picture? What do you see from this picture? What car is this car? Trash car. Okay, trash truck. So we say trash. 垃圾车 we say trash truck, and you can collect. So we have two kinds of trash trucks, right? So the first truck is for your trash, to collect your trash. And the second truck will collect some leftovers, 厨余 from families, right? So we have two kinds of trash trucks. So the first one just to collect a lot of trash, and the second one is for recycling. So the recycling trash car will also collect some leftovers. So they will use leftovers to become landfills. 它会去填那个掩埋场 landfills，OK，landfills 就是会去填土 ，field 是田 ，land 是土壤，那个土地 ，landfills
是填土，
填土就是它会埋在那个填土，对，帮我填土，刚好
填土，
填土。
舌头那个舌头填那个。
哦，不是，是填的这个字，填土，它会去掩埋那个填土 ，OK。然后厨余的那种堆肥 ，you can say compost 是堆肥。So they collect 堆肥，OK. So they will collect some leftovers to be the landfills, or they will collect some leftovers to be the compost. You can see the recycling trash can here, right? So we can put different kinds of trash. Some trash cannot be recycled, but some trash can be recycled. So we have the recycling bin. 所以回收桶recycling 这很难写 recycling bins B-I-N-S 有用打的，我必须把我的那支笔叫出来。Recycling bins 不用打的给你。这样才出来。Recycling bins 回收桶。So recycling bins. So different kinds of trash can be recycled in different kind of bins. So here bins also you can also say cans. Okay, recycling bins, recycling cans. 回收桶，这两个是桶的意思。这都是桶，所以两个都是回收桶。回收桶，这个也是桶的意思。可是你学到的 can 是可以，对不对？助动词。然后 can can also mean 罐头，一罐玉米 a can of corn， 这是一罐玉米，一罐是这个罐玉米。So sometimes you have to prepare food at home. For example, if a natural disaster, 天然灾害 hit Taiwan, such as earthquakes hit Taiwan, you have to prepare some 罐头食物、罐装食物 canned food, 罐装食物。Okay, so can, 所以 can 有很多的意思。So can also mean 罐就是一罐。哦 ，canned, it is the adjective 罐装的。所以有的人单字本不见，没准备，对不起。然后每学期换一本嘛，那一本是要到3年的，你就可以知道你老师上课补充了很多单字。你用课本你绝对会不见，因为你最后一定把课本丢掉。可是单字本就那一本。明天上课我要看到你的单字本，这样了解吗？然后 So, and you can also see there is a woman sitting at the table. A woman sitting at the table. Here, the woman sitting at the table. Tell me, who is she? Who is she? 校长。How do you say 校长？Principal, right? 这个很清楚了。 So principal, what is the principal doing? What is the principal doing? Writing what? What is she writing? 你们会讲话吗？我每次上课都在问你们讲话，会吗？ So what is the principal doing? Writing a letter. So the principal is writing a letter. So why is she writing a letter? Why is she writing a letter? She writes down, dear students. So why did she have to write down a letter? Look at your reading, okay? So you can take a look at page 17. Why is she writing a letter to her students at her school? Why is she writing down a letter to her student? Why? Why did she have to write down the letter to her students? Because where are the students? The students in Taiwan or the students in Taiwan? So he's writing a letter to all the students in Taiwan or only to the students at her school? Which one is correct? So he's writing a letter to the students at her school or in Taiwan? At her school, yes. So because the student at her school, what did they do? What did the students do? What did the student at her school do? So the principal had to write a letter to them. They threw away. They threw away what? What did they throw away? They threw away vegetables. How do you spell vegetables? Answer. V-E-G-E-G-A。全班只有彭子桓在讲话是吗 V-E-G-E-T-A-B-L-E-S. Throw away vegetables. So, and the waste food for lunch. So what did the principal wants to do? So he's writing a letter because the students at her school throw away vegetables and waste food for lunch. So the principal wants them to do something. What did the principal want them to do? So he is writing a letter to them. So what does the principal want them to do? 那他们要他们做什么？要怎么样？
要坚持。
它下面有要怎么样？
他当了 waste。
哈 So the principal wants them to stop 停止什么？浪费 wasting food. What else? 还有吗？只有这件事情吗？所以他的目的是叫他们不要浪费，是吗？
还有 eat vegetables.
And eat vegetables. So this is the purpose of the principal. The principal finds out the students at her school like to throw away vegetables and waste food for the lunch. The principal thinks that we have to find out a solution to save the vegetables So the principal just principal， 我好像少拼一个字，对不对 ？Principal. So the principal writes a letter because the principal wants them to stop wasting food and they have to eat vegetables. Okay. So this letter is one for persuasion. Persuasion means I want you to do that, so I try my best to explain. You cannot do this, you have to do this. So there are a lot of reasons. So I persuade you, and after my persuasion, you say, okay, I will follow you. So persuasion means 劝导、劝说、说服。Okay, so this later is for persuasion. 这好吗？我大一讲完了。大纲 yes， 就是 the main idea for the later. So your assignment is that. 为什么你没有写的？你好棒！
老师这样有50个单词呢。
我看一下有没有50个，没有写在你的课本上吗？它有几个字？2、4、6、This is the author's purpose. So we are talking about 作者的目的。So why did the principal have to write the letter to her students? Because the principal want them to stop wasting food and want them to eat more vegetables because he wants to persuade them to do the following things. So this is the letter for persuasion, 劝导。OK， 所以你要辨别作者的目的。这一篇，请你回去看，然后下面你要去判断哦，这里有内容，下面这个框框是作者已经分析出来，这边已经分析出来了。第一个格子你要写段落，文章有分几段呢？我看一下哦，1、2、3段，总共有分3段，除了第二 student 那不算，总共有分3段。你要去找出前面那个段落有3个空格，你要去判断。第一个 ，Please join fight hunger， 请你加入打败饥饿的行列。找到这个句子，它有没有教你？上面有教你划线，对不对？你把它找出来之后，把它标出来，它在第几段？然后 What can you do？ 请举出以下的3个点，你到底可以做什么来打败饥饿？它在哪个段落出现？最后一句。Fight hunger with the， 请跟着我们一起打败饥饿，在哪一个段落出现？所以最左边那个段落，请你写数字。那这3个部分的目的是什么 ？Inform 是告知，上面有 persuade 是劝说、说服 ，entertain 是娱乐。然后最后他都有告诉你说明，所以请你回家把这边完成，还有背面，这里总共有1、2、3，整面全部要写完。你要回家自己先看，现在少篇吗？10段了。好，所以这边这是你回家的作业，明天第5节我们才能够检讨，这样可以吗 ？OK。这样可以吗？可以。See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. 本书《外事的课》。
哎呦，按到。哦。